Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm returning to form. I'm still not quite healthy, but I do have quite a substantial amount more energy, but I fear that in the original recording you couldn't really tell, so I just wanted to explain with a bit more composure what I'm trying to do. Basically, today was the submission time, or the fucking submission deadline, that's the word, for the hashtag surprise 2025 build challenge. So it was 9:30 in the morning and the submission deadline was 11 a.m. but I thought it was 10 a.m. so I was like trying to speedrun the build, and I made like a cool thing. I think it's cool. You'll have to decide, but I hope you enjoy. Fellas, it is Wednesday the 17th of September 2025 and it is 9:23 a.m. The deadline for the build challenge is 10 a.m. I'm gonna try and speedrun a build. So the idea for this challenge was that for the original idea for this build was that I would make a jack in the box and then have a person construct the POV of a person, construct the point of view of a person cranking a jack in the box, and eventually, before it starts moving, instead of having like a little thing popping out the top, because the POV, like the person is like sitting in a dark room, the idea was the person is sitting in a dark room, you're viewing their point of view, and they're cranking a jack in the box, and he's sitting in the dark, and eventually something's gonna happen. But instead of the top opening and some like you little goofy little clown thing jumping out of the top, instead some hue light panels in the far corner of the room where it's like pitch black, in like a corner where it's pitch black, some hue light panels light up, and I have them decorated to look like eyes, and so it would just be a fucking Freddy Fazbear meme jump scare where it's just fucking Freddy's eyes appear, like you know how it is. I'll try and find a clip on the internet to paste right here. But basically that's gonna happen in the corner of the room, and then the jingle's gonna play as well, and I thought it would be funny, and Vac can testify that that's the idea that I had, because he was in VC when the idea hit me. But unfortunately I procrastinated too much and also got kind of ill, so I couldn't really do that. So instead I just wanted to build a jack in the box today that if you stand in front of a sensor, it'll crank the handle, and when a random amount of time passes, it would do a random thing. And things that I eventually came up with were the following. So the first thing it would do would, well, the first of, I think it's 6 things. The first thing that I programmed was giving it legs. So after you crank that soldier boy and the box is supposed to open, instead you would just you would see the box grow legs and walk away, which is a surprise, right? Like, because it's not expected. Expect the unexpected. I think something unexpected happening is a pretty good surprise, right? So like, you know, the next thing was it explodes. When you finish cranking, the thing just explodes. The third thing was it activates a set of gimbal jets and it flies off into the air. It just goes up vertically and it flies away and you never see it again. The fourth thing was it would activate a Frogget boombox. So basically just music would start playing. The fifth thing was some fireworks. So I just stuffed some fireworks inside, and yeah, those fireworks would then fire if it landed on them. And then the sixth thing that was supposed to happen is that the box would just start spinning, but I couldn't get that to work, and I was still under the impression that the deadline was still 10 a.m, so I didn't want to try and troubleshoot it because I didn't have enough time. But yeah, so instead of the box spinning, the sixth random thing that it does is that the hand crank just keeps spinning and nothing ever happens. So yeah, hopefully I'm able to time up what I'm saying with what's happening in the background pretty well. Otherwise it's going to be a little bit awkward, but you get the idea. And I think depending on how long this yap session takes, I'll either show you a little bit more building or painting, and then I will cut to when it's all done. Alright, fellas, I have finished my build, and, well, it turns out I didn't read the announcement properly. The deadline was actually at 11 a.m, not 10, so I was stressing it for no reason, but, you know, I've built my submission. It is a jack-in-the-box, and if you stand in front of this sensor, it'll start to crank the okay, I didn't actually mean for it to do that, but that's kind of funny. So it's gonna do that now. But basically, you stand in front of the sensor, it toggles on the cranking. After a random amount of time, it will start to do something. I've programmed 6 random different things into it. We have fireworks, we have a Frogget boombox, we have gimbals, we have walking away, we have dynamite, and we also have spinning. The things in the middle have a higher chance of happening because of how the randomizer works, but that's okay. But basically, if the randomizer lands, if the first function is for it to get up, grow legs, and walk away. The second is for it to explode. The third is for it to activate gimbals and fly away. The fourth is to activate the Frogget boombox. I'm pretty sure the fifth is the fireworks, and then the sixth is to just spin this gyro, so just keep spinning around and around. So I'm just gonna see if I can get them all here. It's gonna keep doing the boombox, isn't it? Okay, that time it exploded. Hey, we got the fireworks. Why does it keep doing that? Oh my god. Okay, this time we shouldn't get the boombox all the time. See, there's the running away. Oh, this is so goofy. This is so goofy. Okay, so then we have the boombox again. So far we've got the growing legs and walking away, we got the boombox, we got the explosion, and we got the fireworks. we've got 2 left, which are the gimbals. Technically, I've gotten the gimbals before, but that was before I fixed the bug. And then we also have the spinning. There's the gimbals. This is a very long time. Does the cranking not work? Or does the spinning not work? The spinning might not work, you know. But that's okay. One of the random things could just be that nothing happens. They don't have to know that. Is the multiplication gate firing? Yes, it is. Which means the gyro is not doing anything. The 6th item can be just that nothing happens. I'm okay with that. Because I'd have to keep resubmitting my submission, which is okay. So, my Jack-in-the-Box, everybody. I hope you enjoyed watching me suffer to try and get this to work in what I thought were 35 minutes, but were actually closer to 90, and if you did, consider leaving a like on this video. I'm still ill, so it would make me very happy if you actually liked it. So, I don't know, like the video. And if you want to see more content from me, and you don't want to miss my uploads or something, I don't know, then also subscribe. That's also very cool. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.